People want to talk all this shit about save our kids. Get out here and save them then. Get out here and save them. You want to be a save our children? Get out here and save them, because there's so many kids that have to stay home 7 days a week now. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zay back with another brand new banger for y'all. This is Life of Zay. Thank you for clicking on that channel. Check it out if you're new here. Look around, see if there's something for you. If there ain't, good riddance to you. But if there is, what I need y'all to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Also turn the bell on so you know when I drop these bangers. We're gonna do a giveaway at 2K. We're sitting at, let's see where we're at real quick, guys, so that y'all can know when this giveaway is gonna go down. We are sitting at 1,949 subs and climbing. If you're already part of the family, if you're in those subs, I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Y'all know how I do it. Yeah, man, it's Thursday night. Y'all know what that is, therapy session. And you know, we're just gonna, basically what therapy session is for me is that we just go over things that are happening. It could be anything from Donald Trump to me getting, you know, getting in an argument with someone at the stores. It doesn't matter what it is. Just basically therapy session is just me expressing how I feel, talking to y'all, and interacting, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. You know, like I hear my grandparents talk about like the 40s, you know, saying that hot dogs were or 10 cents, you know, or Cokes were 5 cents, and you know, the drafts and the wars. Well, this is like our World War II, guys. You know, this year is gonna go down in history, and we're gonna tell our children's children about this, how bad it was and how crazy it was and how there's no toilet paper. You know, this is gonna go down as something that we're gonna talk about in history, man, or you know, our history, and we lived through that, you know. And as much as people are gonna say, you know, and I'm ready for the stupid comments, this is not compared to World War, don't compare it to a war, blase blase. Guess what? This is my page and I can do whatever I want, and if you don't like it, get to my block list. Every time someone says something stupid, I say, now get to my block list, peasant. And that's how I say it, with the whip. Nah, but I know I'm going to get the trolls in the comments saying this is nothing compared to a war, blase, blase, this, that, and the third. And I really don't care. I can say whatever I want on my page. I can say that Joe Biden is Antichrist and Trump is God sent. You know, I can say anything I want. This is my page for a reason, you feel me? But this is going to go down as some history for us, guys, and we're gonna have the opportunity to tell our kids about this whole corona thing and how it affected so many things, and how businesses that have been standing and rolling tall for 13, 14, 15 years got closed down like that in the matter of months. You know, locally so many things happen here. Like there's a racetrack in Albuquerque, a little go-kart track that's been around for years, man, 15 years I think they said, and it's closed down. It's done thanks to the coronavirus. Several businesses, you know, one of my girl's favorite restaurants, it's called Big D's Diner, and they've been around for a little while too, man, and they had to close their doors as well. There's just a lot of people, man, that couldn't do it through the recession. You know, they had to go out and find a way to make ends meet, make means, and this unemployment or it's not working, man. These stimulus checks aren't working, bro. It's not getting Americans the funds that they need, and we can't. The world is at a standstill. That's what people don't understand. Like the phone companies, cable companies, all that, they gave 2 months, like, oh, 2 months in that, you know, of your bill is this way, and then we're gonna come back in and charge you. But guess what? Nobody's still working, guys. Unemployment in New Mexico is still at all-time high. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. New Mexico is one of the last states. Our governor, I don't want to speak on it too much, but our governor is horrible, guys. The New Mexico governor, she's not trying to let us progress. And I get it, guys. I get it that things are happening. There was 500 confirmed cases in one day in New Mexico, and that's a lot, guys. Like, you know, people are really dying from this. This virus is spreading everywhere. But, you know, the thing that you got to do, guys, that they don't understand, man, is that they need to... The people that are at high risk, the people, you know, and this ain't nothing against anybody, you know, my heart goes out to y'all, but the people that are high risk for the coronavirus, asthma, health issues, liver problems, all that, those people need to be quarantined and separated, and they need to be set aside, guys, And we need to go about our regular day, our regular life, guys, because this world is at a standstill, man, and we can't do anything about it. Like, we've been behind on bills several times because of this, and, you know, they don't understand that. These cases are, the deaths are coming because these people that are high risk for coronavirus, they're getting it, and they're dying from it. But the reason that they're dying from it, guys, is because they have a medical condition. Without a medical condition, this is like close to the flu. You know, I know it's severe, and again, the trolls in the comments are going to run their mouth and pop it off and get to the block list. Again, get to the block list. I'm going to send them. But, I know, guys, that it's serious and it needs to be taken as such. But check it out. This is like the flu. You know, it's been proven. It's like the flu. A little bit worse, yeah, of course. It's a new virus that they don't have no treatment. You know, they haven't studied on, nothing like that. But it's like the flu, guys. Everybody's going to eventually get it. Like, you can only protect yourself for so long, you know. And where my heart's at, and the good thing with my heart is, I said this, if kids don't have prior breathing issues, that they should be okay and they should pull through without even showing many symptoms. And that just blesses my heart. Unfortunately, my niece, man, she's the heart of our family. You know, my little niece Azra, she does have breathing problems, so we have to be extra safe because we love to have Fathead around. You know, we love to hold her and have her here, but she has some breathing issues. You know, but God, like I said, my mama prayed a long time ago for all of us, and God won't let up, guys. God's gonna hold to that, and I know that, and our prayers are always gonna be answered. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is that the governor here in New Mexico, she tries to close everything that she can, guys. It's our right. It's our constitutional right to go to church or stuff like that. And she's trying to shut it down. And that's martial law. You know, they're trying to take your rights, the governor. That can't happen, guys. This Constitution was written for a reason. If that's the case, they should have wrote in case something happens, you know. And we're not going to follow it, guys. Like, my preacher don't want to be, our pastor don't want to be defiant and have a spirit of defiance, but we're gonna stand up for the body of Christ, and we're gonna attend church, guys. We're gonna keep doing what we need to do, you know. And you know, I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. In the Bible, it says that you will be prosecuted in the ending days. I think you'll be prosecuted for serving the Lord. You won't be allowed to, guys. He's gonna be removed from everywhere, and you won't be allowed to do that. And you know, it seems like that's what's happening, guys. I don't know. That's in the Bible. That's biblical. But what I'm saying is, our governor, man, she's just not trying to open nothing, guys. And these businesses are closing. She didn't. Unemployment offered like 3 weeks of some extra money, and she could have added the extra 100. Came up with the money from some fund or something, and she didn't do it, guys. She didn't do it. They're too busy building casinos and stuff like that here in New Mexico. And I know that the natives and the money, you know, is separate, but still, guys, she didn't do it. You know, she didn't even offer that 100, but she's quick to keep us closed down, guys. We're supposed to, you know, she brought in a phase program. You know, she wanted to do a phase program, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, right? So that's how it's supposed to go. You know, phases. We got to phase 1, guys. And then she started saying phase 1, part A, phase 1, part 2, or part B, phase 1, part C. And it wasn't supposed to be like that, guys. And, you know, she's not a believer in Christ. It's just crazy, guys. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand how she don't want us to go to church or nothing like that, but she can let 100 people be in Walmart. You know, like, it doesn't make sense, guys. But like I said, the word says that they're gonna try to remove God from anything that's, you know, of the world, and that's a battle that we're gonna have to face. You know, the Antichrist against the Christians, and I believe that that's coming soon, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, the governor's crazy, man. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. She just released a new order for another close down. There's still no money flowing in, guys. There's no jobs. You can't find a job here. The job you can find is like a fast food or something, and even them are going, bro. Like, even those are going. Blake's Lotaburger opened in Roswell recently, and they already closed them for 2 weeks because someone got exposed, you know. And this just goes to people, they're not taking the precautions that they need to take, guys. And I'm at fault too, because I don't always do that as well. But the thing is that you have to understand, everybody's gonna. It's like the flu, guys. This is a sickness that's gonna come, and you know, everybody, you know. Listen to this, guys. You gotta have your faith in something. If you don't have your faith in nothing, then you should be scared. You know, you should be scared. But you shouldn't be scared just of the coronavirus. You should be scared of walking outside and getting hit by a car. You should be scared of you should be scared of an airplane flying through the air and hitting your house, you know? And you should be scared of the coronavirus. See, the thing is, when you don't walk by faith, and you don't have, you don't have a certain set of rules that you follow, and a certain, we shouldn't be scared of death anyway, guys. The end result should be heaven, and if that's your goal, then you should be happy. But if your goal is hell, then yeah, you should be scared, But me and Star are trying to not live in a spirit of fear. My girl is so. You see, the person that Star is, you can put something in Star's hand and tell her, look at this. You see the name? And that woman's going to go research it. She's going to find out information on it. She's going to look into it. She's not just going to take your word for it. And that's how she is, Like, she's real skeptic on everything. Like, she wants to know facts. She wants to see, like, you want to say, okay, say we told Star this shirt is blue. She's gonna go look and see why is the shirt blue, what colors are the threads, all this stuff, what's the real color of blue, what's the shade of blue, is it really blue or black? Like, she looks into things like that, guys. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes it gets a little much, and it gets kind of like, it annoys me a little bit. But the thing is that it's a gift that God gave her, and I love that because she's looked into all this stuff. She knows that the masks, they don't do nothing. The masks don't do anything for you. This virus can travel through the fabrics, guys. And also she knows that the symptoms, unless you have a health issue, it's not like really, really bad or you're gonna die. So they say, that's what the research that they know so far says. But like I said, my girl's really skeptic. She really gets into the details of things. She won't leave something just like, oh, you say that's not facts. Like, she won't do that. She'll really check it out. So, she's really been doing that. She's been checking into this. And like I said, guys, if you don't have faith, if you walk by sight and not by faith, then you need to be scared. You need to be scared, though, also that you'll drown in your bathtub when you're taking a bath. And I'm not being sarcastic, guys, but that's what it comes down to, You got to use wisdom, of course. We're using wisdom. We're washing our hands. We're trying to keep clean. We're not trying to get up on people, the social distance. We're not going out too much, more than we have to, But at the same time, we're not going to let it stop our life, guys. We're going to use wisdom. We have had some scares, guys. They said that a teacher in my kid's school was exposed to the virus and she tested positive. Thank Jesus Christ, we went and got everybody tested. Everybody was fine. They didn't have it. But you know why, guys? Because we walk by faith, not by sight. And because my woman in there always brings us back down, like, it's not that serious. Like, it's serious, yeah, but we don't have asthma, honey. We don't have breathing problems, we don't have bad kidneys, and she lets me know that so that she can assure me and make me calmer. That's what she's been doing with this whole corona thing, because I'm a worrywart, guys. Like, I trip, like I straight trip. Like, I swear to God, every time I thought I had the coronavirus, like, I would get out of the shower, from a hot shower, and feel my body feel hot. I'm like, I have a fever, I'm gonna die. And I thought I would, and she'd always bring me back down, and tell me, like, just chill, you're okay, and start explaining, because like I said, guys, she does research on everything. She don't just hear one thing and then let that be. She's gonna make sure that that's facts, and that's what she did with the virus and stuff like that. Yeah, our governor is just crazy, man. Like, a lot of people are against her. I know for a fact she will not get reelected, for a fact, because this lady is crazy. Like, she started introducing, like I said, all these phases, and we're supposed to be at the phase of reopening, and so many people in the state are reopened and we're not, and I get people are being dumb and gathering and opening bars and shit that shouldn't be going on, guys. That's not smart, that's just stupid to do stuff like that. But for us that you can't work, guys. You can't make means right now, and businesses are closing down, guys, and it's so unfortunate, And another thing I wanted to get on here and talk about is something that breaks my heart, man. Like, it really breaks my heart. People don't understand. See, okay, when I was a kid, guys, I loved going home. I had a loving mom, I had a loving family, but I had this homie named Joseph, and he would always come to school with the black eye. Every time we would eat at lunch or whatever, he'd be like, yo, y'all gonna finish that? We're like, nah, bro, like, we already ate off it, though. And he's like, yo, can I have it? Slide it to the homie, yeah, and he'd pound it, guys, he'd eat. And we're like, why, you know what I mean? And then one day he disappeared, guys. He disappeared. We didn't see him no more. Went by his house. He wasn't there. And it wasn't until 2 years later when I was in boy school, he came through to YDDC and I seen him and I said, yo, what happened? You know, got to talking. We picked up where we left off. Asked him what happened and he told me that his mom was beating him, guys. That his mom was beating him every day. When he went home from school, she was a drunk. She beat him for no reason. And man, dude, that shit's heartbreaking. You know that these kids got to stay in the house all day. These kids that get done like that at home, guys. They look forward to school. You know, they look forward to being able to escape for 10 hours or even just have something to eat if they're not getting beat. You know, have food to eat, and that's all it took from them, guys, right now. And these poor babies are having to stay in the house all day with the person that beats them, guys. And you can't do it. You can't do nothing right to a person like that. You can't do no right, guys. They're just pissed off. You know, they wanna beat on you for no reason, and you can't do no right, guys. So I can't imagine what they're going through. It just sucks. Like, hey man, and I'm gonna tell you, if you're in the Roswell area and you're a kid and you watch this, I got a lot of kids on here. You watch this and that's going on with you, contact me, guys. Contact me. I'll go to jail. I'll go to jail for beating your parents' ass. I have no problem with that. If your parents beating on you, or you know, if your parents beating your ass and you loved going to school because you can get away from that and you knew just the weekends, just 2 days, I can handle that. You know, I can handle getting beat for 2 days. Then I go back to school Monday. You know, there's really kids that dread that out there, guys. They hate that and they're scared. And if that's you, like I said, contact me. Write me on Snapchat. We'll keep it between us. I'll pull up and beat the shit out of your mom and your dad for you. And I'll tell them why. I say you don't put your hands on no kids because that's not right, guys. Don't be afraid to contact somebody because guess what? Yeah, you might be able to handle those 2 days on the weekends, but now this is year round, guys. This is year round, and you might not be able to handle that much. Your body might just give up on you, and then you're gone. And it could have been avoided. You know, if you don't want to contact me or something like that, speak up, guys. Seek some help. Get help because, you know, it's not right for people to do that. And I'm shaking, bro. I'm so angry about that shit right now. I'm shaking in this chair, honestly, because that really touches my heart, guys. People want to talk all this shit about save our kids. Get out here and save them then. Get out here and save them. You want to be a save our children? Get out here and save them because there's so many kids that have to stay home 7 days a week now and get their fucking ass beat every day. Get their ass beat by their parents and they gotta stay home and take that shit because school's closed and they can't go to school. There ain't nobody they can tell, you know what I mean? And that shit just heats me up, guys. That shit heats me up to my core. I hate even the thought of it, you know. Even more so, there's kids that are hungry that don't have nothing to eat because mom and dad are on drugs and because they sold all the food stamps we couldn't buy food this month. And guess what, though? It's okay because we get to eat at school. It might be twice a day, but we get to eat at school. And all that's taken from them now, guys. I'm telling you, I'm on the verge of tears. That shit pisses me off so bad because these little babies have to go through it. And I'm not just talking about the 13, 14-year-olds. There's little 6 and 5-year-olds that are going through this shit, guys. My son's 5. I would, man, you guys have no clue what I would do if somebody did that. If someone beat my son up like that, man, he'd never know what that is, and neither will his kids or their kids or their kids. You know, they won't know because we don't have a spirit of that. But there's kids out here, guys, that are going through that shit every day because they can't go to school. Their dad wakes up just because he's mad because his football team lost, or let's say he don't have money for gas or something stupid, guys. He beats the shit out of the kids. That shit ain't right, bro. That shit really pains my heart, guys. That really pains my heart. And like I said, if you're one of those kids, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I don't care. You ain't no snitch. Don't think you're no snitch when you're trying to survive. When you can't find no grown ass man or woman, you're a little kid. You can't do shit about it. Reach out to somebody. Who cares if people say you're a snitch? Reach out to somebody before it's too late and you're dead. You know. And if you need food, I promise you, if you need food, it's never nothing, guys. I'm blessed, you know. I've been blessed, you know. God blessed us, guys. Like, we're okay, you know. We're okay right now. And me and Star will always be in a spot in life where we have enough to share. Now, this ain't going for the grown-ups. I'm not going to be giving grown-ups food and stuff like that. But if you're a little kid that doesn't have nothing to eat at home and you ate at school every day and that's the only way you ate, And the only time you get to eat is when grandma comes through and feeds you or whatever. If you're in that boat, man, don't be embarrassed. Reach out to me. Private message me. ZK47 on Instagram. ZK47 on Snapchat. ZK47 on Facebook. Xavier Garcia on Facebook. Reach out to me. I promise I will buy you some groceries. I'll help you out. Reach out to me. Because I know that shit's rough, bro. I've been there. I've done that. I prayed. Like I said, I prayed for someone to come help, and nobody came. And it's unfortunate that nobody came, but I ain't mad at nobody because I wasn't doing things right. You know what I mean? But let me answer your prayers. If you need some food, if you need some, anything, man, hit me up. If you're a little kid going through that shit, just hit me up because I know how it is, man. And like I said, that shit's devastating. Star was almost in tears when we were talking about it the other day. That shit sucks. These little kids have to stay there for 7 days a week when all they look forward to was getting out of the house and going to school because, they feel a little bit of love there. They ain't getting beat up there, whatever it is, man. And I have some similar situations to something like that, and it's just embarrassing. I'm guilty for it, and it just sucks, because I didn't always treat my kids right, guys. I didn't always do this when I didn't have God and stuff like that. I didn't always treat my children right, and I'm sure sometimes they didn't want to be here because, how stupid I would act or whatever. Even if I was just bitching them out, whatever it was, they probably didn't want to be here at times, guys, and that shit kills me too. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making it up to them, because I was in a dark place, guys, and I was just, I didn't really care about shit. I was working so much that it just, I was just taking care of the family here. Here's the money. Just go back to work. I lived at work, guys. I lost so many years with my kids, man, and it breaks my heart to this day that I lost all those years, and I'll never do it again, But this whole therapy session took a crazy turn, guys, and my heart's hurting right now, man, for these babies. Like literally, you don't gotta be embarrassed. I ain't gonna put you on camera. I'm not gonna say your name. I'm not gonna call your parents. None of that shit. Reach out to me if you need something. Reach out to me. I wish I can give my number here, but I don't want to deal with the trolls, guys. But these kids can't go to school, man. If you can help somebody in your area, go help them, bro. Go help them because you know how hard this shit is. They ain't have no school to go to right now. They gotta stay home all the week and not have no food, not have no snacks. They gotta stay home. My babies have so many damn snacks in that kitchen. It's not even funny, bro. Like, my son's getting fat, because they have so much. But they have so many snacks. So we're helping my girl's dad out right now, right? Their situation's a little rough, but they're kind of staying here and stuff. And they have a little son, and he told Giovanni the other day, he was so happy. He told Giovanni, we're in heaven, because all the snacks. But my baby, he's used to it, so it was just nothing, just rolled off his head. But it was good to see, you know what I mean, that we can help someone like that, and he's happy with just something as food, guys. That's the shit that gets me. That's the shit that breaks me down, bro. Like, it shakes me to my core, you know what I mean, like. And don't think no weakness in my heart, bro. You can point a chopper in my face and I'll tell you, pull that shit. You ain't gonna pull your hoe. You know what I mean? Like I said, I walked up on people and hit them. You know what I mean? Go home and play with my kids after. I don't care. But when it involves kids, guys, that shit shakes me to my spirit, man. That shit shakes me to my spirit. My girl went through some shit when she was younger, man, and I love her dearly. I cried to this day for her because of the pain she has to deal with because of that shit, and it's just unfortunate, but there's too many kids like that, guys. There's too many. And if you can help 5 or 6 or even 1, that's one less that's gonna have to be like that, So, like I said, guys, if you're in Roswell, New Mexico, and you're getting your ass beat, I promise you, I got bond money. I'll pull up and whip the shit out your dad and tell him don't ever put your hands on these kids again. I promise you I will. Or if you don't have food, I don't care if you're a boy, girl, it doesn't matter to me. If you don't have food and you're at home and you're stuck there, contact me or my girl and we will help you out, I promise. Say a prayer for these kids tonight, guys, because this shit ain't easy. Like, it's really not easy right now for these kids that have to suffer with that shit at home. And, I wish y'all the best. A lot of times they won't talk, they won't speak up, they won't ask for the help. And it's because they're scared, and I get it. But, like I said, you're not snitching. You're not snitching. You're trying to save your life because you never know. You never know when they're going to hit you too hard and you're just going to not wake up, You never know when you're not gonna eat and you're gonna cause serious health issues to yourself. You never know when they're gonna, get too drunk, and not remember that they did something to you. Reach out to somebody, man. Like, literally, reach out for someone. Get some help, bro. Ask for some help. Talk to people, Everybody has a tablet or some social media, something nowadays, you know what I mean? Try to do something, man. But like I said, I'll help any way I can. Just contact me and let me know. I had a few other things to talk about, guys, but I don't want to talk about nothing else, I don't know, that shit just messed my mind up. And, keep it real with y'all, guys. I'm gonna turn this camera off and I'm gonna pray for these kids, man, because we won't even make a dent if we help 10 of them. We won't even make a dent, and that's in Roswell alone, bro. Like, there's so many kids going through that shit. 10 wouldn't even make a dent. 20 wouldn't even make a dent, guys. They've closed the boys club down. They closed the rec center down. There's nothing for these kids, and y'all wonder why they pick up a gun and start killing people, because there's nothing for them. There's nothing for them to do. There's no outlet for them. There's no fun no more. You know what I mean? There's no fun. There's no more boxing gyms. There's no more free lunches. All that shit's taken away. So don't be surprised when they pick up a gun and they blow someone's face off, because guess what, guys? This is what we're giving them. That's the choice we're giving them. We ain't giving them no future. We ain't giving them no hope. We're taking everything from them. And that's the truth, guys. It's ugly, but it's the truth, and we need to do more for these kids, man. We try to do what we can. We can't do much, but we try to do, a couple backpacks, school shoes, whatever we can do, we try to do it, man. Christmas presents, we always try to do something little. And like I said, it ain't much, but I'm not in the spot to do much right now, because if I was, I would do it, bro. I go broke trying to help people, honestly. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm going to jump off here, man. I just want to talk to God right now, and I just want to plead with God and tell him to please help these kids, man, because that shit's rough, bro. And I see what it can do to somebody, I deal with the shit. I deal with the stuff my girl has to deal with, like I always tell her, your fight's my fight, and I see the emotional damage and the shit that it will do to your life, bro, and it's rough, bro. It's messed up, and it just sucks, man. But I hope y'all are all staying safe. I hope y'all are all keeping God at your center. Like I said, man, please do it for me. Say a prayer for these kids. And if you're one of those kids, reach out to somebody. If you don't reach out for me, reach out to someone, because I promise you never know, it's going to be the last time. And once that time's gone, that's it, guys. Like don't let yourself go out like that. There's people that want to help. You just got to let them help. And like I said, I ain't no cop caller. I'll pull up and beat the shit out of your parents, mom or dad. If they're beating you like that and they're leaving bruises on your face and they're really beating you, I got bond money. I'll pull up and beat the brakes off of them, you know what I mean? And I know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I'll ask for forgiveness afterwards, you know what I mean? Because you can't hurt kids like that. And it is what it is, guys. But like I said, if you need food or something, please contact me. Contact my girl. Most of y'all know us around here, just contact us. Contact my son Jaden, whatever you got to do. Just, it's unfortunate, but yeah, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm Zay, and I'm out.